Hi, I'm Andy. Like you, my passion lies in sharing health knowledge and advocating for holistic health. But the journey has not been the easiest. I struggle trying to answer questions from friends and family.
I'm healthy just the way I am. Why do I need to change?
Well, because...
You're not professionally trained, so how do you know this is true?
Because...
And where did you get your information?
Let me see. This always makes me feel down until one day a good friend of mine told me about a platform which changed my life completely.
Welcome to the Australia Nutrition and Wellness Association, where we aim to promote evidence-based nutrition, holistic wellness, and preventative health to empower individuals and communities for lasting vitality through personalized and integrative approaches. With a team of over hundreds of science and health professionals, we aim to form connections through professional trainings, public education, global wellness events, and corporate partnerships, as well as expand our global presence across Australia and the Asia-Pacific region. At ANWA, we believe in providing evidence-based health and upholding ethical responsibility to the community. Whilst advocating for integrative and personalized approach to holistic health, we aim to empower individuals and families through effective preventative strategies and sustainable well-being. With ongoing events such as workshops and certification courses, fitness and wellness expos, public health campaigns, international collaborations, online summits, and charity events, we welcome you to join in our events.
Ever since coming to know about ANWA, sharing about health and wellness has become much easier. And yes, I am now able to influence those around me to take a proactive approach towards their health. So can you. Knowledge is power and health is wealth. Let's work together to create healthier communities. Here at ANWA, we look forward to being part of your health journey. Check out our website and Facebook page for more information. See you at the next event.
Hello, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Australian Nutrition and Wellness Association, this global course launch and getting to know what is happening behind the scene. I see that we have participants from around the world. Would everyone type at the side where are you coming from today to join us? Yeah, we have people from Singapore, Malaysia, yeah, and Australia too. Hello, everyone. Welcome, good morning, and welcome for spending this morning with us today. So my name is Yue. I'm a registered speech therapist working with people with stroke and cancer for over a decade. And I'm really excited to reveal the story behind this professional international nutrition program. I have had the privilege to be part of this great work to build a health-conscious community and how we can live our best life. So today, I will be your host. Yeah, and welcome everyone once again. This session is designed to give you a forward-looking perspective on, on ANWA or Australian Nutrition Wellness Association's learning roadmap, insight on how top-tier educators collaborate globally, and how an exclusive behind-the-scene look at providing this premium course content creation and help you to gain clarity on course structure, assessment, and education value. We are indeed very excited to have all of you here with us. And if you have any questions, do drop me a personal message and I'll be sure to ask on your behalf towards the end of this session. And please stay tuned to the very end as we will be giving out 20 mystery gifts to the winners. Do stay tuned so that you know if you are the lucky winner. Right. So are you guys, is everyone here excited to know more about this top tier nutrition program that we are having? If yes, can you give me a thumbs up or yeah, just communicate with me through the chat box. Yeah. Right. Thank you for the enthusiasm. Yeah. And to officially open today's session, this is my great pleasure to invite Ms. Sasahui, who serves as the Executive Director of ANWA and is the anchor behind its global coordination and execution. She's here today because she believes health education is not just a local effort. It has to be shared globally and responsibly. Under her leadership, Australian Nutrition Wellness Association brings together science, education, and community across borders. Today, she opens this session to welcome you and to frame Anwar's mission, co-creating a future where credible health education is accessible, structured, and can be very impactful worldwide. Please join me to welcome Miss Sasa.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Our global health explorers. Can you listen me? Can you hear my voice? Yes, all good,
Yes,
right?
all good.
Okay, thank you. A warm welcome to the worldwide launch of our Functional Nutrition and Wellness Mastery course, Phase 1. So yes, thank you, Siwei, our EMC. So I'm Sasha, the Executive Director of ANWA. So today, across the time zones, we know we come from different time zones, right? Across the world. And we gather with a shared questions in our heart. It's why are we here? Why are you here? Or yes, because today we will be recording as well. So this video you can send to all the people that who are interested in ANWA. Okay, so a large question mark. Slide 2, thank you. So why are we here? Is it to learn about nutrition? Yes, but that's not all. Is it to become healthier? Absolutely. But that doesn't capture the full depth. So we are here because we collectively see a reality that needs addressing, a cycle that needs to be broken. Right now in the market, we have three issues. First, issue 1, the fall of commercial bundling. We've seen this scene too often. What? A course that tells you vitamins are crucial, right? Then promptly recommends a specific brand. Knowledge becomes a sales pitch. We must ask, am I learning science? Or am I watching an advertisement? Issue 2, the limitation of a single perspective. Many courses offer only one instructor or few instructors or few points. But health is complex. It requires the convergence of nutrition, physiology, or even life philosophy. So it covers many areas. So how can one voice address a complex life? Issue 3, the confusion of unregulated chaos. So we live in an era of information overload with varying quality. Regulation is tough because it disturbs interests. Thus, consumers navigate the chaos alone by ourselves. Just too many information. How can you really tell what is true or what is, there's something, some other brands or some other interest behind it? We just can't tell, right? So we as consumer, we always feel with uncertainty. So what our really do? So what does our exist? What is the true value of our gathering here today? Our is a lighthouse. Our mission is to provide a pure, independent, evidence-based ground for scientific education. So here we have no commercial bundling, only scientific standards. We teach you how to use international scientific benchmark, like the comparative guide to nutritional supplement, right? To evaluate and choose not what to buy. Second, we reject singularity. We embrace collective wisdom. Our Phase 1 course alone features 11 leading experts from diverse backgrounds because we believe true wisdom comes from collision and synthesis. Third, we face the chaos to establish standards. So our is committed to setting a benchmark a professional, creditable benchmark in education with the highest academic and ethical standards. We can't change the entire market overnight, but we can start by educating each independent you. So today, we are not here just for a course introduction. Next slide, please. Thank you. We are here to join a movement reclaim ownership of your health through scientific thinking. What you will gain is not just a certificate, but an immune system for critical thinking, empowering you to stay clear and confident amidst any marketing noise. So you have choice. That's not affected by the internet. You have choice because you know what and how to choose. Next slide. Thank you. So we are here to learn how to think, but not how to obey. Okay. So finally, allow me to extend a special thank you to all the Anwar crew behind the scenes for this course. For today, they've worked tirelessly without complaint. Many never even ask, what in it for me? What's in it for me? Because they believe in what we are building together for the greater good, something that can truly benefit the society. That purity of the purpose is our foundation. So next, my brilliant colleagues will detail how this mission-driven curriculum delivers tangible value to you through this thoughtful design. So please welcome our incredible team. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Sasa, for giving us the direction. And especially, I love you say today we are navigating a chaos of different courses, and some really is a marketing tool. And I love that this ending, learn to think and not to obey, where this course is all about helping us to be more professional and think for our own health. Thank you so much for that great lineup, for the great introduction. Next up, to help us understand Australian Nutrition and Wellness Association and the academic foundation of this course, I would like to invite Dr. Rees, our Chief Academic Officer. Dr. Rees Lin is a seasoned medical researcher, yet she chose to step beyond the lab into making real impact in the real communities. She's a mother, a health educator, and a Suchi International Medical Association volunteer. She saw a gap between nutritional science and daily life. Anwar was built to close that gap, and today she leads the scientific roadmap of this course, defining its structure, learning outcomes, certification value, and future pathways. So evidence-based nutrition can truly serve people and not just on papers. Thank you. And today is my great honor to invite her. Let's give her a warm welcome. Dr. Rees.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. Today I would like to, begin with a very simple and very real questions is that, we are doing a nutritional course, but, note that we are living in the age of information abundance, right? When it comes to nutrition, food, and health, we see it, we hear it, and we scroll past it almost every day, maybe through social medias or even you walk into shops everywhere. So, but there's a clear contradiction is that chronic diseases are increasing, suboptimal health is becoming more common, feeling of anxiety, fatigue, and loss of vitality, people will be talking about are actually now widespread. So the question is that the problem we do not have enough information? We do not know enough? No, the answer is no. The real problem is that we don't know how to turn knowledge into long-term daily practice or, have a channel to access to informations that is science-based. So many people understand nutrition, but not necessarily mean that they know that they can live healthier lives because of what they know. So there's often what I say is, if education does not change behavior, it cannot change health. So this is exactly why ANWA exists. So from the very first day, when we, started want to do this course, we was never created just to add another nutritional course. We are very clear about what we do and equally clear about what we do not want to do. So our is guided by three clear education principles. First, definitely has to be science-based. All our content is evidence-based. That's very important. Not just trends, not influencer claims, but responsible science. Okay. And second is human-centered. So there's no single nutrition solution that fits everyone. You could scroll through telling you, 5 days weight loss program and that fits everyone. It doesn't work that way because different bodies, different life stages, and different living contexts must be respected, right? And third, application driven. So at ANWA, if you learn something but cannot apply it, so the learning is not truly complete. So we are focused not how much you know, but we care about whether you can use what you learn in real life. So this is why we often say our course is not here to run a course, but to build a sustainable health education system. So when we talk about health education, staying not only at the individual level is not enough. So our direction aligns closely with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDG. So SDG 3, which is on good health and well-being. So we do not wait until people become ill or become sick. We want to bring prevention. We want to bring daily self-care, or we want to bring body awareness back into our everyday life. That's very important for having good health. And SDG 4 is on quality education. So we do not want to just teach for exams or, just to get a certificates. We want to teach education that can be applied and passed on, all right, to people around you. And SDG 17, where we also love to actually have partnerships with doctors, healthcare professionals, life healthcare professionals, nutrition educators, caregivers, or even community working that can, be together because health not only becomes sustainable when it becomes collective. So it's not just for personal upgrading, but we can actually bring this knowledge and from individual building a health capacity within a community. So if you look at the next slide, um, yeah, the next slide. Yeah. So if you want to learn about with our course, there's a 4-phase mastery learning cycle. You can look at this diagram. So what truly makes us different from other nutritional programs? So here with this diagram, you can see, so the learning is not linear. Okay, that does not end when the course ends. It continues growth. Learning is like a learning cycle. So the first phase, if we look at that, is about learned, build the right foundation. So that's where we help learners truly understand the core logic of functional nutrition, how the body operates as an integrated system. So why nutritional strategies cannot be the same for everyone. It's not what we teach, but it's about the logic that, how we actually guide. Because if the foundation is wrong, the harder you try, the greater the deviation they will get. So without the right foundation, the application becomes misapplications. So when you learn the foundation, when we come to phase 2, is apply. So this is something that we strongly insist on as well. So nutrition is not something to memorize. It must be applied in your real life, in your families, in real case scenarios, So at here, if you cannot apply it, we have not truly learned it. So this is why we emphasize that learning alone does not equal to empowerment. And you come to application and you come to the third phase is personalization. So from learning to influencing. Okay. So this is where our many programs out there stop short, just educate. But for us, we believe that true health practice must address different life stages because we have families or even we have people around us that have different family roles or different community needs. So when a person begins to apply nutrition according to individuals, they move beyond being a learner, but they can become an influencer of health within their families, within their communities, within their whatever that they can impact. So when it comes to the final phase is integration. Okay, integration. We explore more into specifics such as precision nutrition. What is like cellular health, epigenetics? You might heard about some, kind of these big words, and people talk about it, but the focus is not complexity. Okay, the focus is a person begins to integrate nutrition into their profession, into their life, into their sense of purpose. So when you see, when you come back to one circle of learning, you see the three words: reflect, educate, and lead. Okay, because we believe that learning is not only a one-time experience, it's a cycle of this reflection, relearning, and leading others. So this is why we see many real cases of people walking very different life path because how they have gained from our course. So for example, we have a highly respected TCM practitioners that joined our course. She already believed deeply in food as a medicine, but through the structured nutritional learning that we had in the past 10 years, we have a nutritional course. She translated the traditional wisdom into a modern language that more people could understand. Her medical skill did not change, but her impact expanded. Or maybe another example I can give is a homemaker. She joined our course with a very simple intention that she just want to, take care of their family health and just help their family, because of her interest. But today, she supports the nutrition and lifestyle of 3 generations in her household. So that is very important. She might not be able to bring all her family to see a nutritionist sometimes or even to attend workshops, but she can be the one in the family who makes that impact. She's not a professional, but yet she has become the most stable health anchor in her family. So ordinary people can become powerful pillars of their family. Isn't that important? So that's why we want to make our course, not just to become a nutritionist, but to someone that can make impact. Or maybe another case that I'd like to share is one of our doctors. She is also one of our speakers now because even though she's a doctor that work in the clinics, but she noticed, a shift after she completing our courses because her patients no longer just come because they are sick, but they begin to come to learn how to take care of their health or prevent illness. So the medical relationship is different with a doctors. So you see that we do not just want to train graduates, we want to cultivate people who continue to create impact whatever they stand. So here I want to share one important message is learning does not equal empowerment. So true empowerment has 3 parts: you understand, you apply, and you influence other to change. So that hopefully, with what you have understand this, or we can sincerely invite more people to walk this path together with us, educate for health, and apply knowledge to serve the communities, and of course to take action to build a healthier generation. So this is what makes us different. So that'll be my time. Thank you, and I'll pass over to Siwei.
Thank you so much, Dr. Reese. It is very true. Knowledge is just potential power. And what we do about it, the action, learning, and influencing others, is what truly unlocks the power. So, thank you so much, Dr. Reese, for helping us to understand what Functional Nutrition Wellness Mastery course is all about and the true value and purpose driven this entire course is. And of course, Anwa is built on collective expertise, and this course itself is also built on collective expertise. To share how we collaborate with carefully selected top-tier educators and health professionals from around the world, we are pleased to welcome Ms. Ivy Choi. She is the Secretary General of ANWA and a senior community nutrition leader with professional experience across Australia, Hong Kong, and China. Ivy joined Anwar because she believes that trust in education begins with the people behind it. She leads the development of Anwar's global expert network, carefully selecting lecturers, building international collaborations, and upholding academy integrity. So learners can be confident that they are guided by credible, experienced professionals worldwide. And let's give a warm welcome to our Miss Ivy Choi.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, good
Thanks for
morning.
inviting me to share what we have and why do we choose in Amwa today. First of all, I would like to ask everyone, can you feel the energy from Dr. Reese? I believe that everyone can feel the energy from her, and also that you can see the integrity of why do we doing this. So, what I would like to share with you today is not about the course content itself. It's about the nutrition program, why people should they trust us. I believe that in the world now, we will see there's a lot of different nutrition courses around the whole world. There's so many institute or school or uni or whatever that you can find. There's many nutrition course. So when we setting up this course, first things that we were thinking, what does people need? What do they want? What do they need? I believe a lot of people that they taking nutrition course, they want to find a solution. They want to find a solution that they can help them. Is that right? Just like when we're having health condition, we will go to the doctors, we'll go to some health professional, we're looking for solution. So with the nutrition course, if we are just doing it normally, like for example, I've been in this industry for over 18 years, and I have also taken different courses from different institute. What I can see is most of the courses out there, they have very good theory, they have very good content. However, they might be not um, completely can helping people to solve the problem directly. I mean, I'm not saying that other courses is no good, but um, we all different, right? We all having different condition. We all having different situation every day, like about our health. So how can we educate people to understand themselves properly? This is something that we always in mind. So with our constructor, we really we would say like we're very picky for the instructor with the instructor in our courses that we are trying to find the best in that field to trying to deliver the right message to the world. For example, let's say Dr. Reese. Dr. Reese, she is in the field of diabetes and also breast cancer. So in medical side, this is something that very hard to understand. So we're trying to find the expert in that field to talk about nutrition when they knowing medication or medicine or diseases, and also that they knowing nutrition, then they will very good to work to put them two together to find out to give out the best advice. How can we maintain our health properly? So I think this is something that's very important, right? And for example, some people that are maybe, let's say, a mom. As a mom, like I'm a mom of a daughter as well. When children are having sickness, we also want to find a better solution, like not just give them medicine straight away. So how can we get all these people to get the proper advice from nutrition course? And this is what we're trying to looking for. So when we choosing instructor, there's few things that we will looking at. First, has this person actually worked in the front line? And have they seen the real people or real problem or not just the theory? So they need to know what happened with that person, and also they know how to use the nutrition knowledge to helping to giving the solution to help them to improve their health. Secondly, is that person willing to cooperate with professionals from different fields? You know, as a human, we need a lot of things. Different, we have different parts. So we will differently, it will have need nutrition in different part. So when we're choosing all these instructor, they need to work together because in the course content, you will see all the scientists or nurses or all these professionals they discussing teaching language, nutrition expert and all these colleges with marketing background. They were asking if we explain this way, can our student actually understand and use it? And just like what Dr. Wiz just mentioned before, can they apply the theory? Learning the theory is important, but applying the theories is even more important because you're using that as a solution to help us to, to solve the problem. So thirdly, and this is the most important point, does this person truly align with our value? We hoping to find the right person and we have the same value to deliver the same goal and direction to the community. So this is the reason why that we will try to control the quality, not just about the content, but also the people in that field and also how we deliver the message out. Over the years, I have been involving in community nutrition education in all different countries. And it's one thing that has become very clear to me. A responsible course isn't about making people memorize more themes. It's about helping them to develop better judgment and finding the right solution. So that's also why I choose to commit myself to AMWA. Because what I see here isn't just a course, it's a group of professionals who are willing to come together and uphold the long-term value of health education. This is the real strength behind our nutrition program. So I hope everyone that who taking this course will find the true value and find the right solution to maintaining your health and protect yourself and your family and your friends. And this is my time. I pass it back to Siwei. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Ivy. It is true that learning about education and learning about nutrition and educating about nutrition is entirely different. And thank you so much for sharing with us how selective Anwar is in choosing the best in the field and with what we call industry leaders to help turning knowledge into practical daily function and allowing us to spread this to more people around the world because spreading knowledge about nutrition is not a sprint. Indeed, it's a marathon, and we need people to work together. And a great program is more than just the content, right? It's all about purpose, community, and shared values. And to share the Anwar brand story and our global vision, let me introduce our Chief Marketing Officer, Stephanie Chin, who brings together expertise in marketing, and she is also a yoga teacher and a certified health coach. As Anwar's Chief Marketing Officer, she recognizes that strong science needs a strong storyline. She believes education should be felt, shared, and lived. Through Anwar's global campaigns and community initiatives, Stephanie shapes how our values are shared and initiatives and invites learners into a purpose-driven wellness community. And let's give a warm welcome to Miss Stephanie Chin.
Hello, everyone. I'm Stephanie. Thank you, Siwei, for the introduction. Really excited today to be here today. First of all, I'm very honored to be serving as the Chief Marketing Officer for Anhua. Welcome, everyone. So my background comes from two different worlds. One is system, business, and marketing, and the other one is health, education, human support, and leadership. So I studied information system and applied commerce, majoring in marketing. But over the past 14 years, I've always been working in the health and wellness space. So supporting people as they learn, practice, adjust, and grow. So what I've gradually come to realize is that people don't change simply because they know more. They change because they feel understanding, resonance, and a sense of community and belonging. And that's why at Anwa, we don't see marketing as a promotion, but as a design of a meaning. So what we think about is how do we get people to enter a learning system? How do we get them to stay? How can they continue to grow? And how can they move forward from being just a passive learner to really becoming influencers for others around them? So today, I would like to briefly share with you our Anwar direction in brand storytelling, social media, and community building. So the next slide highlights a challenge of our time where some of our leaders already shared previously. So there is more information than ever out there, but less understanding. So information about health is more abundant than ever before, yet people understanding of health is more confused than ever before. I don't know if you have that feeling where same concept and everyone have different opinions. And the more you read, the more confused you get. Yeah. So information about that there are so many studies, experts, courses, content, products everywhere. But many people feel increasingly anxious, exhausted, and increasingly uncertain. Who should I trust and where should I begin? So I've come to feel that what we are facing is no longer a lack of information, but a breakdown of meaning. So knowledge does exist, but without structure. Expertise exists, but without connection. Content exists, but without a clear path that people can continue to follow. So what Anwar hopes to do is not just to add more information, but to bring these fragments together into a health pathway that people can truly walk for the rest of their life and share it with the people around them. So our shift, and that is why Anwar has made 3 very intentional shifts. The next slide you can see. So we want to do from promotion to building more connection. We do not simply tell, next slide, please. Thank you. So we do not simply tell people what they should do. We hope to build relationship of understanding and trust. And from just content, we want to bring it more into the culture. We do not treat contents as one-off output, but as the gradual formation of, of learning and ways of thinking. And lastly, from just a course to building a community. I think this is the most important because learning does not just happen in isolation. It happens through ongoing dialogue, practice, feedback, and support. Because real changes rarely happens in a single moment. It usually unfolds in different stages. So first, you will say, I begin to understand. Then I begin to choose. And finally, I begin to live differently and consistently. So if there is only just a cause, but there's no relationship, no feedback, and no support, much of that understanding cannot truly transform into action. So that is why we place such importance in community, the dialogue, and sharing, because they are the bridge that turns knowledge into life. Anwar is a global platform. You know, we are running in different regions and countries, but we do not want it to feel cold, institutional, or distant. We want it to be professional and rigorous, but at the same time, we want to keep it warm, open, and human. So in our next slides, you will see that Anwar content will always revolve around 3 different layers. First, education. We want to make complexity clear. We want to focus on experience, so making learning more human and relatable, and evolution, so making transformational visible. So we are not just creating content, we want to document the real changes that happened when people engage meaningfully with knowledge. So that is the vision, okay? And lastly, at this point, I want to share something very important is in our strategy, we do not want everyone to just be an audience. We want you to be a co-creator. So in the next slide, you see, Anwar wants to invite you not simply to just completing a course, but really participating in the growth of a learning culture. So sharing your experiences, your practice and reflection, your questions, breakthrough, your honest journey. We really want to share it through the social media, because culture is not managed into existence, is grown through trust. So when you see Anwar on social media platform, I hope that you don't only see us as an organization, a brand, a cause, but a possibility, a more responsible form of health education, a more integrated learning pathway, and a system that really respects the pace and the process of human growth. That's how we can let knowledge comes alive. So at this moment, Anwar have 3 major platforms, social media platforms. So I encourage everyone to come like us, and of course share it with the friends around you. And of course, one day we want to have you guys on it as well to share your journey. So please follow us on our Facebook. We do have our Instagram as well. And of course, we do have our WeChat official account and channel. We'll be sharing different content and different stories throughout all these platforms. So make sure that you follow us. And thank you all for walking this path with us. I'm really, really excited. This is not an ending. I know we put in a lot of effort to make this happen, but it's a warm beginning, and I encourage everyone to join our journey. So that's my time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Stephanie, for showing us how Anwar is not clearly just another course in the market, but indeed is a growing, purpose-driven international community. And we invite everyone to evolve together with us. Yeah, just to check in with all our participants today, if you have any questions, do drop me a personal message and I'll be sure to help you to clarify towards the end of the session. And remember that there will be a quiz at the end of the session, and do take note of what needs to be done right towards the end of the session today. So how is everyone doing, understanding Anwar and how the value driven is already different? Yeah, I hope everyone is still with me. If you are, please give me a thumbs up or heart, or just type a yes at the chat box. Thank you. And next, learning success depends strongly on the support. All of us have become students before, and we sometimes do get frustrated with the entire learning system. Am I right? So to explain how Anwar supports learners throughout the journey, I would like to introduce Miss Lillian. Miss Lillian is a Senior Education Manager and now a Director of Course Management at Anwar. She's here because great ideas only matter when they are delivered well. Throughout the development of this course, she ensures learning flow, assessment alignment, and quality control across every module. Her role safeguards consistency, clarity, and learners' progression. So Anwar's education is not only inspiring, but structured, reliable, and scalable. Let's together invite Miss Lillian.
Thank you, Siwei, and hello everyone from many multiple nations, and I have experience in working with team members from 6 nations. The farthest goes to UK. So I have very, very good time management skills, as my profile shows. In the past 8 years, I've been working in the global education teams, and I'm directly managing more than 200 tutors across 6 nations. And I am monitoring more than 2,500 online students' study experience every academic year. So I have been involved in education, student experience, and the course quality control for many, many years. So I have a deep understanding of what students feel like they should be treated in the course delivery. Next slide, please. Yes, I think like many of us may experience the following scenarios because today you came to this event. I know you are looking for something to enable you a better self, right? But in the market, we are looking for we actually face many choices, and we might be misled or confused by too many choices. It's like a choice overload. It says like it's a nutritional course, but it's not scientifically based. Or there's only one instructor, he or she will cover everything. And he or she may use outdated videos. Or he or she may be academically biased. Say he or she is in favor of something, but disadvantage another thing. I think that this kind of like course delivery may confuse students and may shape your say your knowledge systems into a negative situation. That's I feel like that's not worth our paying. That's not worth our monies, right? And the most frequent things that happened will be goes to the last point, says like you paid your tuition fees and no one cares you. They may send you multiple like like slides, materials, and multiple videos. You just go on yourself. No one supports you after your money was paid, right? Or you may be flooded with marketing messages saying, you come and see, buy this product, or we have like commercial bundlings, commercial partnership with some like fitness club or whatever. I feel like students may be confused and they may be feel less confident and may feel like disadvantaged in like learning nutritional course. So FNWM is for people who are looking for a deep involvement in learning, in believing scientifically based nutrition knowledge. If you are interested in these kind of like knowledge centered or like application centered, no commercial bundling module, then FNWM is very, very good for you. Yes, we have like class group where you can coordinate, you can communicate and building, say like relationships with your peers, with your peer students, and we have like class coordinators to oversees and monitor the whole class group, ensuring we are talking about academically properly. We are not spreading unnecessary informations in this, like learning, online learning environment. Next, you have a exclusive group chat. I would say it's it's a bit like your small exclusive group where we can always hear you because your cross class coordinators, our course management teams will in this exclusive group. Besides your, like the bigger ones with your peers, your classmates in, you can express something privately in this exclusive group. So we ensure that your voices are always heard. Next, during the 17 weeks learnings, we set up a very clear schedule. You can choose to progress week by week, or if you are, say, like I'm a fast learners, I would love to like just push myself to learn in like say 5 weeks or like 6 weeks. That's okay. You can manage your learning steps by yourself. Next, course contents will be reviewed and updated regularly. In the last 2 days, I'm not sure if everyone heard of the news that the United States update their dietary guide 20 years ago, set 20 years ago. It used to be a pyramid, but now it's been upside down. The pyramid's been upside down. Yes, these updates informations, the nutrition industry, the nutrition fields keeps going on, and we deliver the most updated informations to you. So the next, in general, to ensure you have a very pleasant study experience, we course management teams will hear you both academically in your class group and personally in your exclusive group. Yes, hope you will have an unforgettable study experience with Anwa. That's my part. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lillian, for giving us the confidence that we will have a pleasant journey together while learning, and that you have co-created a system that fully reflects Anwar's commitment to every learner's success. And now it comes to the most anticipated part of today's session. It's about the behind the scenes, and to reveal how premium Anwar course content is created from recording to final delivery. You have actually heard this person's voice in the beginning of this session, right? So I would like to welcome Dr. Andrea. She holds a PhD in food science and is also the lead instructor of Anwar. Beyond teaching, she serves as director of content and audiovisual production. She joined this project because she believes complex science deserves careful translation. Andrea oversees the entire video and content creation process, from scripting to editing, ensuring every lesson is accurate, engaging, and beautifully delivered, reflecting Anwar's commitment to educational excellence. Let's give a warm welcome to our Dr. Andrea.
Thank you, COA. Hi, everyone. So I'm Dr. Andrea. Just something to add on from what our Miss Lillian actually said. I'm sure all of you have heard about the big commotion about the recent changes to the food pyramid. And right after it was launched, I'm sure every one of you has seen a whole lot of information and everyone's personal take, expert opinions, influencers commenting on it. And then I don't know about you, but I was reading through everything. I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting really confused, right? There's a lot of opinions versus facts versus testimonials, and it gets a bit confusing, right? So definitely, I think this is something I've experienced, not only because I used to work in community pharmacy, and then from there, I've moved on into academia, research, and teaching. And my focus is actually on a buzzword of the century: gut health, the gut microbiome, and nutrition science. So if you guys are interested in the course, and if you venture onto the module on gut health, yes, you'll see me again. So hi. I've also recently had the privilege of doing an international exchange and teaching in a top university in China, and it was about applied nutrition. So through all my experiences working in both clinical health, academia research, something I've experienced is that people do actually want to improve their health. I think the attention given to healthy living or nutrition has actually increased over the years. But the way learning is done nowadays, it's really fragmented. Information is very scattered. There's a lack of systematic or step-by-step sort of learning guides. And most importantly, I would say that with all this information going on, especially in an era where you've got AI, you've got social media, it's really easy to spread all this information across. But when there's an explosion of information, and given that in the modern society, everyone is pressed on time. We can't really take the time to sit down, go to the right references, and then go through each and every science behind it. So I think that's why it makes it really easy for us to actually get lost in the sea of information. Let alone to talk about how do we actually critically analyze all this information and make the right decision, whereby down the track, when we look back at it, we can be confident to say, yes, I've actually made the right choice. So I would say that this is one of the reasons why I joined the Australian Nutrition and Wellness Association to begin with. I was at that state of like, if I could contribute what I've learned throughout my experiences and then learn from all the experts here, I'm more than happy. But then it's definitely an honor to be given the opportunity to contribute as the lead instructor and also the director of content and audiovisual production. I'm not from an IT background, but I definitely do enjoy this role because one of the perks is I actually get to see all the content before it's actually released. So if any one of you want any behind the sneak peeks, especially, you know who to ask for. So coming from someone who's actually watched pretty much all the videos, I could actually say that this course, in terms of the curriculum setup, is one of a kind. It's both broad, but it's also in-depth. And I think the most important thing is that it starts from a step-by-step approach where we build on the basic foundations and the basic understandings of nutrition principles, slowly moving up into science, how do we apply it in real life, and also integrating the latest research as we go on. Now, I can definitely say this with confidence is because, well, for my own module, I basically had to pull out my PhD thesis, go through it again, scrutinize everything, and then translate it into an actual module. I'm sure all the other instructors for all the other modules are also generously sharing their experiences and expertise over 10, 20 years or more. And it's basically a knowledge giveaway. I mean, where can you find this, right? Most of the time, it's very limited access, but we are actually giving it out to you guys, from our hearts. So I would say that the course isn't just about the content, isn't just about the scientific knowledge, but it's really how do we actually get this message across using the simplest language possible? And how do we actually analyze all the information given using an evidence-based approach, and then learning how to separate facts from fictions? I am really confident in this course because it's about giving you the skills to take on responsibility for your own health and your family's health. I would say that knowledge plus skills is the real power that we can actually exercise to see the world both scientifically and also make rational decisions. For a reasonable investment of time and effort, you are getting high quality practical knowledge and skills. And these skills can be translated into social impact, not just for individuals, families, and even communities to build sustainable but evidence-based healthy lifestyles. There is a saying in Chinese that says, if you teach someone to fish, if you give someone fish, they only eat it for a day. But if you teach them how to fish, they can actually have fish for every day of their lives. I truly believe that health or healthy living and high quality life is a basic human right. And to exercise this basic human rights, you need the tools, you need the skills. And this is what the course is about. So I would really like to extend my warmest and biggest invitation to all of you to sign up for the course. And instead of, piecing information together from very scattered sources, why not join us and then use this effort and time to actually master solid, structured, functional nutrition in the shortest time possible, and let the real science work for you. So this is my time, and I hope to see everyone in the course.
Thank you so much, Dr. Andrea. And exactly right, you have been watching every video in detail and me myself as a speaker as well have gone through the process of really how can we consolidate all the information to simple bite-sized yet in-depth for all the learners. And imagine today, everyone who have access to this course is learning what Dr. Andrea took a long time and wrote her thesis, and today she took out her thesis and simplify it so that we get the best of the information. So this is exactly how Anwar Functional Nutrition and Wellness Mastery course is all about, bringing impact to more people, starting from ourselves. So thank you so much, Dr. Andrea. And next up, we understand that having a global course needs powerful and a very reliable learning platform. And to walk us through this Anwar's technology experience and registration process, so to all learners here, this is about registration. And I must call on Miss Ivy Young. She's a director of technology and platform, and she has a nursing background and is currently a healthcare clinical operations officer. She brings frontline healthcare insights into how Anwar's digital system can work better and benefits more people. She believes that accessibility matters as much as content, and Miss Ivy supports the development of Anwar's learning platform and website, ensuring smooth registration, clear navigation, and very important, is a user-friendly experience so learners can focus on learning and not the technical barriers. Let's give a very, very warm welcome to our Miss Ivy Young.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for our host. Regarding to our IT team, I will just shortly sharing something because as you guys know, I actually is a registered nurse. I didn't actually expect that I will be the director of the IT team, to be honest. But I'm actually very glad that since during my university times, I actually studied some of the IT technology studies, and also I did work for some of the website design as well before. So that's why I'm so glad that Emma would be able to collaborate with us all together, because we are in all the different professional, and then during the time that when we're not just studying about nutrition, but we can develop different of our profession as well at the same times. So I would actually like to share some of my screens to you guys. Just give me a second. Because I would like to show you how to actually go into our website, do the registrations, and maybe some of you guys will be that lucky and then be the chosen ones to have some of the vouchers as well. So let me just quickly share some of the videos with you. Just give me a second. Okay. And before we actually go with the video how to do registration, I'll actually go quickly share the screen with you. When you go on our NY website, so this is our proper website, what you can actually see in our website is our popular course, what you can do if you choose our course, what can make your life different. I know some of the, this is a very new website. It just come out. So I'm pretty sure a lot of the, even our Dr. Andrea, Dr. Reese, they might not even actually know has some of the new changes there as well. So I'm actually very happy to share. And our professional team, and what is the feedback from our students that they actually did the course before, or some of the course with NWA. Because before the COVID time, we did offline education as well. So now we actually put everything online. As Dr. Reese, Ivy's, and also any of the professional would like to put everything online for easier for the global world to actually study our course. Okay. So during the time that you can actually see, or you can actually now go on to our websites as well. But one thing that I want to let you guys know, our website is protected from any of the hackers or any of the threatening of the site. So that's why if you're going to use your iPhone or your phone or your iPad, you might not be able to actually register with us, because at this moment we only support with the computer site log in and sign up. Okay, so I hope that everyone can understand. I quickly go through everything with you guys. You can see, when you click about MY, you can see our history. You can read more about it. If you're actually willing to look at all the course that we have got, you can actually go onto the course site and then click all the course. And then our phase 1 is actually coming soon. So you will see that you can now register, but you might not be able to see any of the information in there. But you can actually still go through our website to see what you can do in there. Okay, and then some of the people were like, oh, how about I want to actually teach with us, with Anwa, what I can do. So this is a button saying get involved and then see or teach on Anwa. So you can do it here with applying with us. And then, but there's a lot of question that we have to go through because we have to make sure the quality of the teaching is good because you are representing MWA to be one of it. Or if you want to be our partnership, because like, for example, we're going to collaborate with a university in the world and also with some of the education society as well in the world. So that's why if you have any interest or you want to do any referral, you can actually go online and then just click here with the partnership to let us know what you can do further with us. And then you can also change it to Chinese. If you are not familiar with English, for any of your friends to do it, you can do it this way as well. Okay, so hopefully everything is quite clear and quite simple. I'm just going to play a video to show you guys how to do the registration. It's very quick and it's very easy. So after you go onto our original website, that's our proper website, just click into the login. And then, of course, I logged in before, so I just going to sign up for another account with you guys. So type in your proper email address, your username, your password. So I just want to let you guys know when your password is, I forgot, like for example, oh, I actually, registered before, but I actually forgot my password, what I should do. So there's a login site and then there's a forgotten password there. And then after you actually do the registration, you will receive the email in your registration email there. And then after that, you will get the dashboard as we see before. And then you can actually select one of the phrase or one of the module you would like to go with us. And then just click get course. And after 2 clicks, go to your chart that you will actually see your chosen course actually already there. It's very simple, isn't it? Hopefully, there's not too much of the information there. So if you have any vouchers that you're going to apply, you can actually click the applied voucher button and then it will be generated there. And afterwards, just need to put in all your contact details, your billing address, everything, and then you can just place the order. And afterwards, you will generally be able to see your course would be going to start. Like, for example, as I mentioned, phase 1 is not starting yet, but it will coming on the 25th of January. But our registration for phase 1 is going to stop on the 18th of January. So hopefully you guys remember those time. And if you have the interest of going to do the registration, please go on our original website and do so. If there's any questions, you guys can ask me during the time and I'll be able to answer. If anything is regarding to the course, you can actually email to our academic@nwa.org. But if anything is about the technical issues or you cannot log in, you cannot use any of the vouchers, then please just go on to your email and email to our support team, support@nwa.org. And then we will reply it within 1 to 2 days' time. So this is my time and I'm going to give it back to our host. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Miss Ivy. Yeah, a nursing background turned into our IT director as well. So as you can see, it is really seamless. It's very easy to register. Yeah, and we will definitely give you all the contact details once you have registered. But important dates to register for the course. It's on 18. The deadline is 18th of January, and the course will be starting on 25th of January. Remember these dates, yeah? And if anyone have any questions, please feel free to drop me a personal message, and I'll be sure to help you to ask towards the end of this session as well. So, we have almost come to the end of the session. Please continue to stay tuned as we talk about vouchers. Just now, Ms. Ivy talked about vouchers. That's has related to our mystery gifts as well. And right now, to share a message about the future, opportunity, and the vision behind Australian Nutrition and Wellness Association, it is my honor to invite the visionary driving force of Anwar. As a successful entrepreneur and visionary leader, he recognized early on that the future of health and wellness depends on meaningful connections between science and industry, education, and community. He supports Anwar because it builds people and not just programs. And his leadership represents a long-term vision, creating a sustainable ecosystem where education empowers professionals and communities to grow together. And it is now my great honor to invite Dr. Anthony Ng, our Honorary President of Australian Nutrition Wellness Association and Chairman of the Anwar Board. Let's give a very warm welcome to our Chairman, Dr. Anthony.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much, Siwei, and everyone here. Still staying with us until this moment. So, do you guys feel excited about everything that have been listened? If you do, can you give me a response here? So I guess everyone feel the excitement, right? So today we have heard prospectively from different angles about health, about educations, and the real world practice. So in the next few minutes, I will not repeat any detail of what has been told, and I will not add any new information. I just want to do one thing, to place everything we have heard together today into one longer term perspective. How's that sound? So we're living in a very paradoxical time that has been never so much health information available, isn't it? Yet people do not necessarily feel more confident, more secure, or more capable of making sound decisions. Many people do care about their health. What they struggle with is who should I trust? How do I judge? And how far should I go? This is not an individual problem, but it is a system level gap. So medical system focus on disease that makes already occurred. Markets offer so many products and solutions out there now. People talks about different product. People talk about product after they present it to you, right? Just between those two, that has been a non-being missing role. I guess that's important, and this is why Anwar exists. It's the gap between health educational. We want to have something like health education that it's stable, trustworthy, and accountable for long-term occurred. Anwar doesn't just replace medicines, and we will not replace medicines, and we do not opposite the market. We do not diagnose, we do not treat, we do not offer quick answer. So what do we do exactly? We focus on one thing, only do health educational that is right. To do that, Anwar set a very clear boundary from the beginning. We do not train. Health is not a fashion. A single mistake can affect a lifetime or a family. Can you imagine if we listened or understand from different message in the market that is a false message that could actually damage not just ourselves, but the family? We do not use fear to drive decisions. If education relies on anxiety to pursue to pursue people that has already lots of foundation, it lost the foundations. So we do not make promise that exaggerated is promised, and we do not offer a one size fits all solution kind of the way, because responsible educational must always show where the boundary are. I stand here today as a chairman of Anwar, not to take responsibility for one single cause, but to take responsibility for the overall directions. We're not just looking at one season or one circle or just one course that people are taking. We're looking at a 5 years plan, a 10 years plan, and beyond, how people learn about everything and they will get a clear message about what they actually can do with it. What we aim to cultivate that are not people who simply remember the information, but people who can judge, who can make the decision. They respect professional boundary and take responsibility for advice they give. Because in health, every word has a real impact on real lives. If you leave today, remember only three things. I hope they are those three: judgment, boundaries, and responsibility. Those matters more than just any tools or any methods. We will now move into a Q&A section soon. And before we do, I would like to say one thing clearly. We will not treat every question we will treat all the questions with sincere, but we will also be honest about this, what we should answer and what is not our position to answer. We're not just now we come from many different backgrounds. We've got an IT team, we've got experts. So all the experts, it's going to be answering to you with our honest, because this real trust is not about saying everything, but this is about knowing our role and our limit. Let me close with one final sentence. Education should not create more anxiety. I would say this is very important. We are here to help people to make the right judgment, to make the right decision about what they do, what they trust, what they can trust. We hope that when society speaks about health education, ANWA will be known as a name that moves slowly, stands firmly, and is worth for your trust. So this is what ANWA is going to give to the society. This is what ANWA is going to do in the future to make people, to help people. So this is our time. Thank you for yours.
Thank you so much, Dr. Anthony. So as now we are moving into a Q&A session and allowing more of our participants to think through the questions. I've received some. And, just to add on, Dr. Anthony, would like to also ask, what did you see as the entire process of how this course is being formed? Yeah, what did you see and how long this entire project has taken place that will truly add value to everyone who are here today, as well as larger community? Oh, okay, I'll be right back. Yeah, all right. Hi, Dr. Anthony. Could you hear the question just now, or should I repeat? Yeah, so you have some questions. Yeah, so let me just rephrase this. So as our participants are also typing in the question, and there's I would like to rephrase the question to you. Thank you so much for sharing with us the vision behind. But I truly believe and know the fact that you came up with this entire idea for the course as well. So can you share with us what was behind the thought process and why there's a strong need and reason for us to do this together and to promote to the community, and also in terms of how you get all the collaborations of different specialty scientists?
That was a long process. That was a long process to get to where we are today. We're getting a lot of experts who are willing to share their ideas. So over the last 20 years, I have been in the health industry, helping people to understand a better logic about the truth. Many people in the market has been talking so much about the message that come to a selling product kind of directions. So in order, like we see many people who are willing to change the situation and helping people with their real heart. So together with all these experts, we spending nights and days trying to think about what we can really do to help people to to get to know better about all the health logics. So that's how because with the same visions that bring us all together, and then we come up with this platform. So yeah, so this is how we get together. And for the future, like I said, we will continue to improve and invite more guests to come on board. So about you, everyone here, if you learn about all this logic from different experts, but they also knows the foundations, how they can apply into their daily life. I guess that will become very important, and not just listening to one expert. Maybe they're physio, maybe they're dietitians, maybe they're pharmacists. So not just listening from one particular expert together with their knowledge, but someone they have the professional as well as knowing about the nutrition. All right. So I saw some questions as well. So
Yeah.
can this
So
course?
yes,
Yeah.
just we have some questions coming in, and yeah, thank you for telling us, and sharing with us how it is a collective and a very thorough process to come up with the entire functional nutrition mastery course. And one of the things that I'm sure a lot of participants here is wondering, we are overwhelmed with so many courses out there, and we know that some of them are very product driven, right? As well as I really like what you say about taking responsibility of what we are sharing with people, because one wronged advice will lead to another disaster in another person's life, because it is about health, and once we lose our health, we lose everything. So one of the questions some of the participants ask is, what is functional nutritional mastery course, and how is it really different from other nutrition course or wellness course available today in the market?
Oh wow. I'll tell you what, we have done so many years of research, particularly in 2025. We have got a team. We actually look into different courses, as I said before, right? We find out there's a problem out there in the market. So we look into what already been available in the market. Has been many courses out there. So our team has been study different courses, getting into talking to their organizer and finding out their logic behind. So after a whole years of study, we can firmly say Anwar it's very different. And I guess particular our our ED Sasha has been spending the time with her team studying what is out there in the market. So Miss Sasha, would you be able to share with us what have you find, what have you studied? We know there was so many courses out there, but what makes a difference? I'll give you the time because that was your time, that was your job last year for the studying around. So maybe it's a good position for you to talk about this.
Okay, thank you, Chairman. Yes, so my answer will be most courses give you answers. Often just one answer tied with one brand, one guru, one perspective, or limited. So I will give you the tools to find your own answer, your brain. Okay. So we don't bundle science with sales. We don't offer a single voice, but um just a harmony, or a collective with expertise. Okay, so in phase one, we have 11 instructors alone. We don't just inform you, but we empower you to decide, to defend your choices with confidence. So the difference isn't just in the content, it is in the purpose to set you free as an independent thinker in a dependent world. So I ask you, do you want to be taught what to believe or how to think for yourself, right? And also, it's not only about the content, but it's about the design for the course. Just as you, all of us, just listen to all the crew, my colleague, you will have the class coordinator. Okay, you are not only just pay for the course and then just go online and then study yourself. Most of us, we need some discipline. We need some atmosphere. We need some 同学, right? Some classmates that we can do the assignment together, that we can discuss. Yeah. That's what makes this course so different. It's not only some knowledge. It's not only a course. It's we will have some future development as well. Because later on, while we will with some hospitals, clinics, or different health areas. So we will choose, or we will link. Maybe you may find, I don't know, your future career, maybe positively. So we want to build this up. So it's not only a course, it's not, but FNWM, Functional Nutrition Mastery. This course, it's a starting point. So it's the starting point of our blueprint. So I want to invite all of you to walk with us from this starting point, not to just witness when we already hit up on the top, right? Yeah, so that's my answer. Thank you. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Master Sasa, yes, thank you so much, for detailing out the important is when we are studying this course online very often, we felt like we are all alone, but you brought it out clearly. We are also bringing out how to study in a community like what we do when we are in college or university and being
Yeah.
part of this community, supporting each other. Yeah, I saw you would like to introduce some of this information with us here.
Yes, that's correct. So on the left, so everyone can see the poster, right? So on the left, our 11 trainers, instructors from different areas, so different expertise. So that is for only phase one. That is for only phase one. So we have in both English and Chinese languages. Okay, so on the right, most of the people, they will say, hey, so how much is it really cost? So I believe that if you do some research on the market, the courses is fairly expensive. I mean, those courses are very fairly expensive. So you can see the cost. Oh, so no clear pricing, no hidden fees, and flexible learning. So the phase one module 1 to 3. Can you click on the next one? Okay, so per module it's $250. But we have no option to just study per module because this is systematic learning. Okay, so the phase one, it's a 17 weeks learning. So 3 to 4 months. So it's a 17 weeks learning. And in a bundle price, it's $650. Okay, $650. And you will have one free exam. So one exam that's included in the phase, and then you have one extra exam if you are not that happy with the first exam results. Okay, so and then our next semester will be in May, so which is phase 2 that will be released. Okay, next slide. Thank you. Okay, so your next step timeline, please make sure you know the timeline. Very, very, very important. So make sure you take action today or within this week. So 18th of January, it's our last day for our first semester. So our spring semester intake is the last day. It's the last day. And then 25th of January is the first week of the launch. So the first week that we can start to study, unlock the online course and all that, and then you will be assigned to different classes. You get to know your class or coordinator. You get to know your classmate. Okay, so you introduce yourself, and then if you can find your local classmate, then you might be able to maybe have some discussion with them, because we will have some assignment, okay, for the first week until the week 15. So you have 15 weeks to finish your assignment. So if you ask me what is assignment, well, ask your class coordinator. So this assignment will be designed to make sure you really know about the knowledge, the content that you can apply to your life, okay, to the normal life. Okay, so step 4 is your future impact. So you might be able, if you have a good result or you're really dedicated to serve the community or become part of a health community. So you can apply to become an AWA certified expert, equipped with influence and educate others whilst upholding the high scientific standards. So that is the next step timeline. Next, thank you. Next slide. Okay, so here the final, but like last but not least, the community that you will join. First is a global learning network. Okay, connect with the fellow health professionals across continents, sharing insights and building lasting relationships. Second, dedicated study group. Join exclusive learning circles where you engage deeply with course material and real-world applications. Third, continuous development. Benefit from ongoing professional education, keeping you at the forefront of functional nutrition science, and hopefully our future career opportunities. Okay, so any other questions that we want to ask?
Thank you so much, Master Sasa, for sharing this in detail. So a tip for all the participants here today, everything that Master Sasa shared will help you to get the mystery gift towards the end of the session. And so one last question that I have here with me today is that, so we talk about career and how we can use this to help us to build a potential career as well. Can you elaborate further if this course can support the business, coaching, or wellness related career?
Okay, thank you. This question is good because the health industry is growing very fast, right? So many of us here, or maybe future someone that you encounter, they're just because I'm flying over the world, Taiwan, Australia, Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia, China, and so far and so forth. So the health industry is really growing rapidly. And why this course can support? Why? But not in the way you might expect. We don't teach you what to sell, we teach you how to think. So in a market crowded with product pushers and trend followers, okay, true professionals are defined by clarity, not clutter. So this course equips you with the scientific framework, critical discernment, and ethical foundation to become a trusted advisor. So this is very important. A trusted advisor, not just another promoter, because this world, we don't lack of promoter. So, there's just too many promoters. But a trusted advisor gives you credibility, makes you a reliable professional, someone your friends and your families can trust. So that's how you build a career that lasts and a reputation that earns respect. So that's so far that I can say for now. But yes, later for some future career development, I can't promise anything. But yes, we will have some opportunity in that area. So yeah, make sure you follow us and make sure you really follow the courses step by steps. And we will have some community events in different area, and then we will get to know you, and you guys can also get to know our as well. Yeah, that's my answer. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Master Sasa. I really love what you say about, how we it's teaching us how to think. We are really not lack of promoters, but really how to think and be trusted and community with high integrity. I think this is something that's really important as a healthcare professional as well to me. And I think one of the benefits, if I may, is that once we join a community of like-mindeds, we can really truly expand on collaboration. And this is what the health industry is all about, how we can connect, synergize, and collaborate for a bigger, better community and better good for everyone. Yeah. So I think that's all the questions that we have for today. And dear participants, I've been telling you from the beginning that there will be a mystery gift. So let's see how you can get this mystery gift. From my next slide is win your mystery gift. All you need to do is you send to us anwar.wellnessacademy@gmail.com. What is the full name of the course? When is this course starting? And what motivates you to enroll in this course? Write in your name, your country, and your email. As you know, this is a global international course, and you will get a reply from Anwar if you win this mystery gift. And it's definitely a voucher where Miss Ivy Young was talking about. If you have a discount voucher, you can key in. So be sure to take a snapshot of this page and write in only 20 participants from the entire, not only this session, but the entire session that we're having, because we are actually at the same time running another session. Yeah. And we will get back to you if you are the lucky one who won the mystery gift. Yeah. So I hope that everyone and learned, gained clarity from today's course. If you have, you can give all of us a thumbs up. And I truly believe that Functional Nutrition and Wellness Mastery course by Anwar is really a trend-setting and transformational course for everyone from a housemaker all the way to someone who is a healthcare professional. So thank you once again for joining us today. And together, this team that you saw represents Anwar's belief: science with structure, education with heart, and a system that really support the real world impact. And we welcome you to join us to build this community together. We hope today has given you a clarity, inspiration, and excitement for what lies ahead. And we look forward for you to be part of this Australian Nutrition Wellness Association Functional Nutrition Mastery course and learning together with us, expanding this beautiful community. Thank you so much, everyone. And I wish you all a good day ahead. Thank you and goodbye.
Hey guys, I will see you in the course. Make sure you register, okay? I'll see you in the course. And then yes, and oh, I forgot to say, and in the future we will have our graduation ceremony as well. So, okay?
All right,
I'll
that will
see
be
you there.
exciting. Graduation together.
Bye.
Bye.